Ella is with us to start off this hour in Fresno, California. Hi, Ella. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Thank you, Dave. I'm so grateful to be on your show.
Well, thank you. How can I help?
So I have $291,000 in debt, and I am a family nurse practitioner. I work in the outpatient setting. I make $135,000 a year with a guaranteed bonus of $12,000 each year, which is coming due in about 2 weeks. I am also currently finishing my doctorate in nursing practice.
For what?
I have, in nursing practice, a doctorate's degree.
Yeah. Why are you finishing your doctorate? What are you going to do with it?
So I would like to teach at the graduate level with my doctorate degree.
Yeah, that would allow you to do that. Okay.
Yes, and also California is one of those states who are really pushing for nurse practitioners to have this level of education to continue practicing.
I see. Okay. All right. And how much do you like finishing your PhD?
So I have 4 semesters left, which comes out to $28,000.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So my question is, because it hasn't been pushed into the law yet that I need this degree, should I continue the degree or should I postpone it? And what do I do with my $12,000 bonus?
You continue with the degree because it's what you want to do with your life, and it actually does have an application. It has nothing to do, because you want to teach, and to teach you're going to need a PhD. Mm-hmm. Not because we're worried about what California is going to do with nurse practitioners. That's not the motivation in this situation, because that's not your goal anyway. Right?
Right.
So you continue with the degree, and obviously the 291 is on hold while you're in this program, I assume? They're not.
No, so I'm paying part of it down.
Why? Are you required to?
Well, $25,000 of it is consumer debt.
Oh, I thought it was student loan debt. Okay.
No, $25,000 is consumer debt. $78,000 is student loans. I have $8,000 left on my car, and I have $180,000 on my house.
Oh, I thought you told me I had $291,000 in student loan debt. Okay.
Oh no,
okay. Okay, so you're working baby step 2, of which $78,000 is student loan debt.
Correct.
Okay. Now, so what I would do there is I would budget to pay cash for the PhD. And with what's left over, I'm going to work the debt snowball as fast as I can. Obviously, $28,000, that slows you down, but you're making $150 a year with everything. And you got the $12,000 bonus, so when do you need to pay tuition next?
The second week of January.
Okay. That's where the $12,000 is going, right?
Okay.
I mean, you need 28 to finish the PhD. Did I hear you right?
Yes.
This is 12 of it. So now you need to save up the next 16 in time to be able to pay it, in time to continue your track, right? And also living on a very, very tight budget, paying down your other debts. But we're not going to borrow money to finish the PhD. We're going to cash flow the PhD.
Okay.
And I would just stay in there and get it done. I mean, you're only, what'd you say, 4 semesters away?
I'm 4 semesters away. I'm 30 years old. I have a baby on the way in 3 months.
Okay.
But I can do it.
Okay. So are you married?
I am.
And what does your husband make?
So my husband actually ended up having cancer. We went through cancer treatments. He's in remission. He has not gone back to work. About a month ago, we had a water leak in the house. And now that there are fires in California, the insurance company's kind of going around and around with things with us. And so thank God we have a strong relationship with our church, and we have church members who this is their specialty, dealing with water leaks and things like that, so they've been helping us.
When's your husband going back to work?
So my husband does not have advanced education like I do. We figured even if he went back to work, the income that he would be making would just cover daycare. Oh,
so he's going to stay home with the baby?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm just trying to do the math on how we're going to pull all this off, and I thought I suddenly discovered another salary that I didn't have in the early part of our discussion. That's what I was trying to get to the bottom of. So there we go.
Thank you. Yeah.
Perfect. So yeah, well done. You got it. You got to run here, but pay cash for your first step to getting out of debt is borrowing no more. That's step one to getting out of debt. And step two is you begin to work your debt snowball. You get on beans and rice and beans, and you guys got to get through this flood you've got there and all these other things you're facing. But yeah, you're doing you got stuff. You got this thing on the run. You do need to stay with the PhD and finish it up because you have a use for it. If you were simply going to be a nurse, I would not go to the expense because it has no value. But if you're going to teach, it's required, obviously, in most settings. And for you to be a successful long-term professor, yeah, you're going to need that. That's going to be the track you're on. So it sounds like you're going that way, and you're going to be in the classroom. That's going to be wonderful. Good stuff.